Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. Today, we got old Wizards of the Coast trying to bribe people to play sealed. Boy, it's not starting off good at the beginning of the year. So before we get started, though, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the comments down below, feed that YouTube algorithm. I have the TCG Player Store open, and I am filling orders as we speak, so feel free to go over and hit that up. As always, eBay's open. Um, there's got to be some other stuff in the links in the description, Patreon, email, all that good jazz. Don't forget to subscribe. It keeps us sponsor free. Unless you're ShamWow, I will take a ShamWow sponsorship. I'm just saying. And we're also on Rumble. Check us out over there. So let's get started about this interesting topic. So it says here, put out December 19th, starting with Murders at Karlov Mana, the best parts of draft boosters and set boosters combined to form the play boosters, and we want to do something to make their arrival even more special. That's right. As they try to fix their giant F up, Foxtrot. Anyway, what they decided to do, well, why not give out promo cards? So, any WPN store, so not all stores get this. You have to go to a WPN store. Across the globe, we're going to receive 3 promos to share with their players through Murders at Karlov Manor for their booster draft. Now, these 3 promos will only be available in English, each in traditional foil. So, as you can see, the 3 are Arcane Signet, Retro Frame, promo, Chaos Warp, promo, and Commander's Sphere promo. So, all good cards. However, also only cards to play Commander. Normally when they do this, you would think you'd want to put some standard stuff in there because you're playing standard already. Um, but hey, maybe this is their idea to try to get some Commander players to draft. I mean, maybe, but I've never had problem getting Commander players to draft a new set. Because they want cards. They do somewhat enjoy draft. Um, so yeah, you normally don't have to salt the pot so much when you prepare the beef on this one. Unless they're trying to get people to play Commander, which to begin with was probably a good idea, since Commander does really kind of carry the format right now. But what they found out when they started catering to Commander players only is all the other formats died, and Commander players only need 1 copy of a card, unlike other players that need 4 copies. Um, so along with that, putting a kink in the works, this is probably not the best idea. Something else I want to point out. These cards are fine. Chaos Warp really has no monetary value. Commander Sphere has a little bit, and I gotta admit, the art on that one is not too shabby if you're into gobos. But again, $1 at best. And then you have Arcane Signet. This is the art for Arcane Signet that was supposed to be special, and it first got deployed during Magic 30. I went to Magic 30 in Vegas. You can scroll back through the videos if you want to find it. But I posted it. I sold my Arcane Signet, which was this Arcane Signet, for I think it was like $30. This Arcane Signet is currently almost nothing because they then proceeded to give the same Arcane Signet out in every Magic 30 event since then if you bought a festival in a box. And if you went to the event, you also got them. Not just one, you could get multiple. So this has become another card not worth so much. However, this is the only way to get the art for this card, so it does hold a little bit of a premium because let's be honest, it looks like the Affinity Gauntlet, and that's pretty damn cool. But with that said, I sold mine for 30. I think the current value of these things are not 30. And with these reprints, again, driving the price down of cards that they've reprinted several times already in several master sets or handed out in several other ways. So not really much of incentive. Here's the other thing. It says down at the bottom, how do you get your hands on these? Well, it could be easier. It says sign up for your favorite local game stores, Murder at Karlov's Manor Booster Draft event using your Wizards account. You can use the companion app, which you have to use the companion app because it's not a choice anymore, to make it even simpler for sure. or for your store, once at the event, you receive one of the 3 promos. Each Murder at Karlov event, booster draft, you attend, you can net you another. Now, it doesn't say how they choose to give these out. And I'm going to be honest, they should have given them out randomly, but some stores don't. Also, there's only 3, and if you get the Arcane Signet on the first try, honestly don't care about playing it again, because that's probably the only one on here I would really want, because the other 2 are just going to be dirt cheap. Now let's not get it wrong. When they first come out, people will try to sell these for lots of money. However, once everybody starts getting these and they become readily accessible from people playing, the price will plummet. So if you do want one of these and you can't play an event, fear not. Wait about 2 weeks after this event, and there'll be plenty to go around. And if there's a store somewhere who don't get enough people to play, they're not just going to keep the extras. They're not going to throw them away. They're not going to destroy them. They're going to put them online super cheap to get free cash. Do I care about that? No. I think it's fine since Wizard pushed a shellacking to them in every other way possible. They probably should take anything they can get. But with that said, they're not going to get much out of this. And again, you have to be a WPN store, which has become harder and harder recently with the serious decline in Magic. So it becomes very hard for a store to say WPN without, let's just say, fudging some numbers. So yeah, there's that. For example, I know of a local store in one of the areas I played in where they didn't actually run their drafts or pre-releases. They would let you pick up the cards, they gave you all the prizes, they had you write down your name, and they just said you were there. So, yeah, I mean, kudos for them. People apparently liked it because they were guaranteed to get something. But at the end of the day, what it really did was kind of kill the environment in store. Because let's be honest, if I'm going to go to a pre-release event and buy a pre-release starter for $30 and then be guaranteed to get 2 packs with it, which are supposed to be prize support, and if I actually went to a store to play, and at best I get 1 pack, because this is a different store from the same area, you get 1 pack per round you win, and they normally just run 3 rounds and that's it. Why would I waste 4 hours of my time to play the event, other than just to play, if I was wanting to play to have fun and try to win extra packs? You just wouldn't. You just take your pre-release, you go home, you'd open it, and then play on Arena, or play with your friends at home, where you ain't got to deal with any of the store junk, or whatever, and take your 2 free guaranteed packs. So, it's, yeah, I don't think they get what's going on, and I think this is just, I mean, I'm glad they're doing this for the players and the stores. I just don't think it's enough, because let's be honest, they've gotten enough of our money. They can get their head out of their ass and give some of it up and give us something special. And I don't mean the Pro Tour, because most of us can't get on the Pro Tour because of how silly they've made it and how hard it is to get on there. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't get the views it used to, so take a hint, Wizards. Also, with that said, with Wizards taking a hint, real quick, let's talk about card quality. They also came out with this little sweet announcement right here. So let's see if I can get it out. There we go. Yeah, so an earlier version of the showcase artwork of Fanatical Strength in Murders at Karlov Mana inadvertently made it to print. This is being corrected digitally for Murders at Karlov Mana on MTG Arena, and for tabletop on printed versions after the initial Murders of Karlov Manor release. So, they do it on purpose to make a special card. Maybe. Let's be honest, it's Fanatical Strength. Not a lot of people are going to care about this one, I don't think. Second, way to go, quality control department. Do we have a quality control department? They've been laying off a lot of people. It's kind of hard to lay off people in a department you apparently don't have. So I don't think this is where these guys are coming from. But yeah, so in the first wave, if you get some Fanatical Strengths and they're all jacked up, Don't worry, that's just A1 reproduction and printing on Wizards' part. They'll make the better ones in their second wave. Yeah, of them printing more product, which is what they shouldn't be doing right now. I think we all agree on that. So, without further ado, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Try to be kind. Until next time, and I hope to see you across from the game table. This is funny. They fucked up fanatical strength. They call it fanatical stupidity, the one they should be messing up.